Hello guys, I hope everyone is doing well and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be talking about the another crucial master data which is known as class and characteristic. Though it is not specific to plant maintenance, it is a generic master data, but there are a couple of things which can make it specific to a plant maintenance or a material master module. Okay, so that we will see. It can be related to the production planning as well. It can be utilized in sales and distribution as well. So it is a generic master data, as I said, for the logistic module. Okay, so without wasting any time, let us proceed and let us understand the concept of the class and characteristic. And this would be the part first video where I will be talking about the characteristic and how we can utilize it. Okay, how we can create it and what are the important key attributes of the characteristic. And in the part 2 we will see how we can link characteristic with the class, and we will see how we can create a class, and we will also see how we can map class and characteristic as a couple of business requirements. Okay, so I will give an example, a couple of business requirements, how you can utilize these master data, right? So this video will be useful for the consultant and for the user as well, because this is a master data where both user and consultants can utilize the most. So it is very crucial to know this, the importance and the concept of the master data. But before proceeding ahead, I just wanted to remind all you guys, don't forget to like, subscribe and share my channel if you guys are finding SAP tutorial channel useful. Okay, so let us start then. Okay, so I have prepared one document where I have written a couple of important stuff. So let us see first of all, and then we will jump to the system to see it practically. Okay. So let us understand what is class and characteristics. So classes and characteristics are fundamental building blocks in SAP for classifying and describing objects. They provide a structured way to manage and search for objects based on their attributes. Class is a template that groups objects with similar characteristics. Think of it as a category or a type. Examples include material, equipment, or a batch. Characteristic. A characteristic is a property or attribute that describes an object within a class. Examples include color, size, weight, capacity, or material type. Okay, so I'm not sure how much you guys have understood it theoretically, but I will be giving you an example. By that I hope you guys will get it. Okay, so suppose I will be talking about, because this is related to the plant maintenance tutorial, so I will be talking about the plant maintenance class and characteristic, which means I will be referring to the examples where it is linked to the plant maintenance only. But I will be also uploading a separate video for the guys who are interested more in material master. So there I will be sharing more about the materials, how we can classify the materials. Okay. Um, okay, so let us understand from the plant maintenance perspective. So suppose you do have like 10,000 equipments in your plant, and suppose 1,000 there are hydraulic pumps, or and all those pumps are having capacity, I mean capacity, same capacity, I would say, like 100 kilowatts of capacity, right? So now out of those 10,000 equipments, you wanted to search a pump based on the capacity. So what you will do, you will run an SAP report, and in that report there is a option to select the class type and the characteristic value. So under the class type you can select your created class type, what you have created. Okay, and then the characteristic value that you have assigned, like I have 100 kilowatts assigned in my characteristic, and I have linked it to the equipment class. Then what I can do, I can put the 100 kilowatt in the report, and what will happen, SAP will only show the equipments which are having that 100 kilowatts of capacity. It means it will filter down based on the characteristic values. Okay, but remember that characteristic or class should be linked with the equipment, otherwise you won't see that equipment even though it is physically it is 100 kilowatt. Okay, so now let us proceed, and we'll see how we can create a characteristic and what is the T code of creating the characteristic. Okay, so under the on the document you can see use transaction code CT04 to create a characteristic. Okay, but via CT04 you can do other stuffs as well. So let us see. So I will be jumping to the system now, and I will be executing CT04 T code and press enter. And this will be my initial screen. Okay, I will remove this one right now. So this will be your initial screen whenever you are executing this T code CT04. Now you can see I do have couple of more options here instead of create only. So you can change it, you can display it as well, and you can create with template, you can delete the characteristic as well. So this is something which is a common T code for doing all these multiple activities. Okay, so CT04 is not only for create, it can be used for change, display as well, or delete as well. Okay, so now let us create one characteristic and we'll show you. So let us create this one only. I don't think this has been created. uh, so pump capacity. So now it will ask you, so put the characteristic over name over here like this and click yes if you wanted to create it. And now you can give the description pump capacity. Okay, characteristic group is something, suppose you do have like a similar characteristics you have created, then you can group all those characteristics. Okay, so but we will discuss it later on, not right now. Status is important, it should be released, otherwise you won't be able to use this one. If you are having partial information only and you wanted to create characteristic, you can set it in preparation so that nobody can use this until it is not released and logged if you do not want to use it. Okay, and this data type is very important over here because it will, I mean, I am telling the system how my characteristic will look like, how I wanted to design my characteristic. So kilowatt is what? Kilowatt value is in numeric only. Okay, because here I am taking kilowatt as a pump capacity. So kilowatt is my unit of measurement. So if I'm measuring my pump capacity in kilowatts, it should be in numeric character only. So I will select numeric format. And the moment I selected numeric format, I do have these much of options right now. So first of all, number of characters like 10, 20, so 2 characters, 100, 3. So let us take maximum 3 characters, and how much decimal it can be. uh, let us say 1. Okay, I don't think it will be in decimal kilo, I mean capacity, but let us say 1. And then the unit of measurement, it is important, we have to take kilowatt because we are measuring the capacity in kilowatt only. So let us select kilowatt over here. Okay, and press enter. So once you will press enter, you will have this template like this one. So after the comma, it is decimal, nothing else. Okay, and then value assignment. So there are a couple of things over here. Single value, so if you wanted to assign a single value only, like equipment will have single capacity 50, 70 or 100. Okay, it can't be like that one equipment is having 70, 80 or 90 kilowatt. Okay, so in case it does, you can select multiple values. Okay, intervals, values allowed. If you wanted to allow any intervals in the value, then you can take this one. If you wanted to allow negative values, then you can take this one. I don't think this is valid in this case. Then restrictable. So this is something which is mostly used in variant configuration, which is a very separate topic, not related to plant maintenance right now. And the entry is required. So if you have assigned this characteristic to an equipment, and if you wanted to make sure that if it is assigned, it can't be left blank, then you have to tick this one so that nobody can assign this characteristic as an empty value to any of this equipment. Okay, so go to the description. So this is coming from here only, and then the values. So I will come later here, and restrictions here. So you can put here restriction. This is different restriction. Okay, so if we wanted to restrict this characteristic only to the equipment class, you can assign this to equipment class. Now until and unless you won't remove this one or assign any other classes, nobody can assign the link this characteristic to any other class type. Okay, so this is a restriction. So suppose right now I just wanted to use this characteristic for my equipment, so I will select equipment class. Okay, so class will be my next topic, so don't bother about these types. I will discuss further on these class types. Okay, so right now I'm selecting equipment class, and then under the value, so if you do not wanted to make characteristic value as a free text value field, you can enter here like this one: 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 50 kilowatts like this one. Okay, so it means all these characteristic values will be appearing as a selection. Okay, so they can select out of these values only. So until 50 nobody can enter like 65 or 60. Until 50 only they can select. I will show you, okay, how does it looks like when you assign it to the equipment. Okay, so now once it is done you can just save it. Okay, and now you can once you save it you can see a message is populating on the bottom. Characteristic pump underscore capacity has been saved. It means it has been created. So now if you wanted to check it how does it looks like after creating, you can just click on display. Okay, so you can see right now. Okay, so in my next video, I will be talking about the class, how we can create the class, and we will see how we can link the characteristic with class, and then how we can assign this class to the equipment, and then how we can fill the characteristic values for that equipment and how does it looks like. Okay, so that will be coming in the part 2 video. So please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel so that you will get the notifications once I upload the part 2 video. So that's it for today, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you, bye, take care.